So how do you find flow? So flow is a good thing. I didn't walk through, I don't know, a slide on this, but what a lot of research shows is that flow is good for you. So it's not just pleasant, it actually is good for you. The absence of flow, by the way, is also bad for you. So they've taken people and deprived them of flow for like several days on end, and the symptoms that you have are very similar to mental illness, actually. We all crave it, we all need it to a certain extent. So how do you find it? How do you know what it is that, as a way to spend your time, that is great for you in terms of getting yourself into flow? Well, the way that Mihaly and his researchers, really unpacked flow was through a method of data collection that they actually invented called the experience sampling method. And so basically what they did, and what you can also do, is you interrupt yourself at random times during the day. And so you just set an alarm on your phone or whatever. And when your alarm goes off, you write down what you were doing, the time, the setting, who you're with, and your level of flow, right? So, which is subjective, right? But if you feel like, whoa, I just, 20 minutes just disappeared on me, give yourself a 5. And if you're like, I was counting every second just now, then give it a 1. So the point being that you can gather data on your day on like literally what puts you into flow and what isn't, and then you can start looking for patterns. And for most people, unpacking those patterns is enormously illuminating as to what puts in the flow. What you can't do is just say to yourself, well, what puts me into flow? And the reason you can't do that is the very nature of flow is time gets distorted. So your ability to reconstruct what puts you into flow is by its very nature, you're not a very reliable witness, actually. So the whole point of the experience sampling method is to overcome one of the primary problems with asking people about when they're in flow, because we don't generally remember when we're in flow. So in any case, that's something you can discover about yourself.